Okay, we're talking about social media, and that includes Twitter and Facebook and MySpace. What do you have for social media?
I have a Facebook and I have a Twitter. I've never heard of MySpace.
Okay. Facebook. What is the best part of it for you?
Oh God, I'm on Facebook all the time. You can keep, like, some people I keep in touch with that I wouldn't necessarily, like, call on the phone or text or anything like that. You can see, like, what your friends are up to.
Is that all you use it for?
No. I mean, like, after a weekend you can go see, like, what everyone did, because there's usually a ton of pictures that come up.
Is that considered stalkerish?
I don't think so, because, like, they put it up there, so.
But do you think they put up these pictures for attention at all? Do you think Facebook is an attention thing?
It might be.
Do you think Facebook takes over people's lives in a negative way?
It can. Or it can have a negative impact on someone's life.
How so?
In relationships.
Any personal stories that you're willing to share?
Yes. I found out that someone was cheating on me because I had their Facebook password and they didn't know it.
Do you think Facebook would be better if it... Do you think it'd be better if Facebook didn't exist? Do you think it's a more positive thing than negative?
I think in today's society, it's like everyone has it, so if someone doesn't have it, they're almost behind. Like, you can't keep up with all your friends. Like, you can put up your own status and let them know what you're doing.
Do you have any friends on Facebook that you never talk to, that you would... Say you have... Do you have any friends on Facebook that you don't talk to in person? So if you see them out...
Yeah. There's certain people that, like, you have your mutual friends. And, I mean, if I have a good amount of mutual friends and they I don't usually friend request people, but if they friend request me and I recognize the name, I'll accept them as long as they're not, like, weird. Like,
what makes them weird on Facebook?
Like, if someone friend requests you that you've never, like, met, or like you don't have any friends in common, they're from the UK or something like that, I mean, that's a little weird, I think. I mean, I've had people do that to me before, and then they'll message you, or they'll message you, and they'll be like, oh, blah, 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 like, what's up with you?
Do you have, does the number of friends you have on Facebook matter? Dude. So
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so. It won't.
What is the word, other than a relationship, is Facebook better for our society or not?
It has a negative impact on jobs, I think. I know. Can
you go more into that?
Earlier this year, my Facebook wasn't that private, and my boss that I've had for 6 or 7 years, who's like a father, and it wasn't good that he saw my Facebook, but he saw all my pictures, and I have pictures of underage drinking and whatnot.
What about sports?
Sports is also a big thing. I know a lot of, we're a D3 school here, so actually my coach, I had a picture of me with an alcoholic beverage as my profile picture, and she told me to take it down because other teams will look at you, and then that's the reputation you're going to get as a team. Mm-hmm. And a lot of other, like, D2 and D1 schools, I know girls that have deleted their Facebooks because it can screw you over.
Do you think people have a healthier relationship with friends outside of Facebook, say if they don't have one, or do you think it's better to have one?
I don't know. There's certain things that I don't think it really matters. If it's your good friend, you're going to keep in touch with them. Like, I talk to all my friends from home, like, on the phone and stuff, not just on Facebook.
But do you think they're happier without, the internet and these websites? Because, I've had some friends that don't have Facebook, and they claim that they're happier because they don't have one. Do you think people get too emotionally involved in these websites?
My roommate actually deleted her Facebook a few months ago because she has a boyfriend, and they had gone through so many problems, like, oh, he wrote on your wall, like, oh, she wrote on your wall, that's your ex-girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. And they just both deleted it, and they haven't really had any problems since.
What do you feel about parents and them being on Facebook?
Well, I told my mom that she could get a Facebook when she got a cell phone. I don't like it. So I'm friends with some of my parents on Facebook, but I make everything private from them. Like,
how can you make Facebook private?
You can have certain settings where you filter out, like, they can't read what people write on your wall, and the pictures they see. Like, I'm friends with a couple of my best friends' moms, and that's all private.
So there's a way to block people that you don't.
Mm-hmm.
That you don't.
If
really
you put up
to?
a status, you can block it just from a certain person.
And what
like
does a status do? What's the point of a status?
Status, like, oh, going to the library in a few, going to go study.
What's the point of that, though? Who reads it? Why would people care?
All your friends on Facebook. It's just what everyone does.
All right. You said you have a Twitter, too?
I do have a Twitter.
All right. What's your favorite part about Twitter? What is Twitter?
Twitter is a little different than Facebook. You can upload photos and stuff, but only through your, cell phone. And it's kind of like live streaming. Like, I can text right from my phone, which I can do with Facebook, but I usually don't. I can text right from my phone and be like, oh, I'm sitting getting interviewed by Lydia right now. It's more of status updates and what you're doing. And a lot of the celebrities have it, and you can, what you call, follow the celebrities, which I think is kind of cool because, like I play tennis, and I follow Serena Williams and Andy Roddick and all those guys and, like, see what they're doing, like, on tours and stuff. Also, I like Twitter because I can find out new songs. Like, I have lots of DJs that I follow, and they'll be like, oh, new song came out, blah, blah, blah.
Twitter, do you think that, in a way, is kind of stalkers? Because I feel like celebrities always talk about how they don't have enough privacy, but then do you think it's still appropriate for them to be telling everyone where they are, or do you think it's a good thing?
I think it hasn't been a problem yet, but I'm just waiting for someone to, like, a celebrity to say something wrong. Like, Barack Obama's on Twitter. Mm-hmm. Just for him to say something out of line, there would be a whole uproar. Nothing's happened yet that I know of, but I've always thought that.
So,
if I were a celebrity, I probably wouldn't have a Twitter.
Do you think that... So you think that Twitter is going to eventually be a problem? Do you think it's going to lead people so crazy to follow whoever they're following on Twitter that it's going to be a problem for celebrities?
I mean, if someone is very, like I've never been really, like, obsessed with, like, a celebrity.
But there are
if
people
someone's
out there like
crazy
that.
obsessed, I think it could potentially be a problem.
Yeah. And what do you think about MySpace? Even though you don't have one, what do you think about it? How does it compare to Facebook?
I've always thought MySpace was a little weird, like, when it first came out and stuff, and now I feel like it's even weirder.
Why?
Actually, on Facebook and MySpace, one of my friends and myself, someone made a MySpace with our pictures up of it, and under a fake name, like a fake place, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Is it easier to do that on MySpace than it is Facebook?
I think so, because on Facebook you need, like, if you're going to be in a school network, you need, like I'm in the Plymouth network, so I have to have a Plymouth email.
Whereas MySpace, you just need...
MySpace, you could be anyone. And it really freaked me out, like, someone was looking through, somehow they got pictures of me and put it up, and...
Pretended to be you?
Yeah.
That's creepy. Well, thank you for answering my questions.
Anytime.